Be me, 28M. Software engineer, work from home. Finally saved enough shekels to buy a decent house. Quiet suburb, lots of trees, old people walking dogs. The American dream, or whatever is left of it. Next door neighbor was an old lady, named Mrs. Gable. Sweetest woman alive, baked cookies, barely made a sound. Mrs. Gable passes away RIP. House sits empty for 3 months. Sign goes up, sold. Hope for a quiet family or maybe another retiree. Moving day arrives. U-Haul pulls up, driven by a guy who looks like he's in physical pain. Passenger door opens. Out steps the entity. Let's call her Sasha. Neon green undercut, septum piercing the size of a door knocker. Combat boots, flannel shirt. Destroy the patriarchy tote bag. It's July, it's 95 degrees out. I'm on my porch drinking iced tea, just watching. The driver, let's call him Simp 1, starts unloading heavy boxes. Sasha stands by the truck, holding a clip, not lifting a finger, just pointing and shouting instructions. Careful with that, that's my tarot collection. Don't scuff the vintage vinyls, you clumsy oaf. Simp 1 is sweating buckets, struggling with a sofa. I stand up, walk to the edge of the lawn. Hey, need a hand with that. Just trying to be neighborly. Sasha spins around so fast, she almost gets whiplash. Glares at me over her horn-rimmed glasses. We don't need your performative chivalry. Excuse me. I am perfectly capable of managing this move. I don't need a man to swoop in and validate his ego. I look at Simp 1, who is currently being crushed by a sectional. I look back at her. All right, good luck. Sit back down on my porch. Watch Simp 1 drop the couch on his foot. Sasha screams at him for damaging the upholstery. Doesn't ask if he's okay. Welcome to the neighborhood. 2 weeks pass. Things are quiet, mostly. Then the signs start appearing. Literal signs. Stuck in her lawn. Meat is murder. Smash capitalism. Silence is violence. Okay, whatever, it's her property. I mind my own business, grill steaks on weekends. One Saturday, I'm washing my car in the driveway, listening to a podcast, earbuds. Feel a tap on my shoulder. It's Sasha. Pull out an earbud. Hey, can I help you? She looks disgusted. Points at my bucket of soapy water. Do you know what those chemicals do to the groundwater? It's biodegradable car soap, Sasha. It's toxic runoff. And the way you're revving that engine, it's aggressive. My car is turned off. The car is off. It's the symbolism, the phallic worship of the automobile. It creates a hostile atmosphere for the women in this neighborhood. There are 3 women on this street. 2 of them are over 70. One is her. Look, I'm just washing my car. Please get off my driveway. Typical, silencing a woman's voice when she speaks truth to power. She stomps off. I finish washing my car. Double-check the soap bottle. Eco-friendly, plant-based. Shake my head. A month later, I meet a girl at a friend's wedding. Let's call her Claire. Claire is normal. Nurse, likes hiking, laughs at my dumb jokes. We start dating. Things are going great. Bring Claire home for dinner one night. We're walking up the driveway holding hands. Sasha is in her garden, a patch of dirt where she let weeds grow because lawns are colonialist. She spots us. Eyes lock onto Claire. You don't have to submit to him, you know. Claire stops. Excuse me. Sasha walks over to the fence. The hand holding, the way he's walking slightly ahead of you. It's subtle domination. You're internalizing your own oppression. Claire looks at me, then at Sasha. I'm holding his hand because I like him. Who are you? I'm an ally. I'm trying to save you from the heteronormative script. Claire laughs. Actually laughs in her face. I think I'm good, thanks. We go inside. Sasha screams something about Stockholm Syndrome. Claire asks if my neighbor's on drugs. No, just on Twitter. The conflict escalates. Halloween approaches. I put up decorations. Skeletons, pumpkins, standard stuff. Get a letter in my mailbox. No postage, just shoved in there. Cease and desist. Written in red Sharpie on notebook paper. Your display of skeletal remains is a mockery of death and triggers trauma. It is also culturally insensitive to. Insert random culture here. Remove immediately or I will contact the HOA. We don't have an HOA. I crumble the paper and throw it in the trash. Add a second skeleton to the yard. Position it so it's waving at her house. Petty, yes. Worth it, absolutely. Winter comes. Snowstorm hits hard. I own a snowblower. Clear my driveway in 20 minutes. Look over at Sasha's house. Driveway is buried under 2 feet of snow. Her car, a beat-up hatchback covered in stickers, is trapped. I debate with myself. Angel on one shoulder, be the better man. Devil on the other, she called you a colonizer for planting hydrangeas. Angel wins. I walk over with the snowblower, start clearing the end of her driveway so she can get out. Front door flies open. Sasha comes out in a bathrobe, screaming. Can't hear her over the snowblower engine. Kill the engine. Without MY consent. I'm just clearing the snow so you can get to work. I don't work, I'm a freelance content creator, and I didn't ask for your help. You think just because you have a big loud machine you can dominate my space. I'm literally doing you a favor. It's 0 degrees out. You're assuming I can't shovel it myself. It's infantilizing. I look at the shovel leaning against her porch. It's untouched. Okay, have fun. I turn the snowblower back around. Leave a pile of snow right where I stopped. Walk away. Watch from my window later. She comes out with the shovel. Does 2 scoops. Throws the shovel down. Goes inside. Orders DoorDash. Delivery driver gets stuck in her driveway. I have to help push the driver out. She doesn't tip him. Spring arrives. The simp one from the moving day is long gone. New guy shows up. Let's call him Brad. Brad is different. Brad drives a lifted truck. Brad wears camo. Brad looks like he hunts bears with his bare hands. Confused, JPJ. Why is Sasha dating Brad? See them arguing in the yard. Or rather, see them interacting. Sasha is completely different around him. Voice is higher, softer. She asks him to open jars. She asks him to fix her gutter. She hangs off his arm like a 1950s prom date. Hypocrisy levels rising. One day, I catch Brad at the fence. Hey man, nice truck. Brad grunts. Thanks, listen, sorry about the noise last night. What noise? Sasha was screaming at the TV. Some documentary. It's fine so, how do you two know each other? Brad scratches his neck. Met on Tinder, she's passionate. But honestly man, the sex is crazy. Ah, the universal equalizer. Just watch out, she's got some strong opinions. Brad laughs. Yeah, she talks a lot of game about independence, but she makes me pay for literally everything. Dinners, rent, her phone bill. Says it's reparations for being a white male. Brad rolls his eyes. I'm just writing it out until I get bored. 2 weeks later, Brad is gone. Screaming match at 2 a.m. You're just another toxic narcissist. Truck peels out. Silence returns. The climax. I decide to build a deck in my backyard. Got the permits, bought the lumber. Spend my weekends sawing and hammering. It's loud but within legal hours. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Sasha hates it. Stands at the window, filming me with her phone. Documentation for the lawsuit, she yells. Whatever. Deck is finished, it looks awesome. Invite Claire and some friends over for a christening party. Music playing, burgers grilling, beers flowing. 6 p.m. on a Saturday, perfectly legal. Police car pulls up. Officer walks into my backyard. Sir, we received a noise complaint. Officer, it's 6 p.m. We're just having dinner. Officer looks around. Everyone is Yeah, I see that. The caller claimed you were chanting hate speech and threatening violence. Music stops. Everyone looks at the cop. What? Yeah, that's what the dispatch said. I point to the fence. It's the neighbor, she hates me. Cop sighs, we've had calls from her before, just keep it down a bit, okay? Will do. Cop leaves. 10 minutes later. My sprinklers go off. I didn't set the sprinklers. My sprinkler system is smart, controlled by an app. Check my phone. System manual override. Someone hacked my Wi-Fi. No, the outdoor control box. I run to the side of the house. Box is open. Sasha is standing there, soaking wet from the spray, holding a pair of pliers. She cut the wires to force them on. No, she just jammed the valve open. What the hell are you doing? She smiles like the Joker. Disrupting your patriarchal gathering. Water is a human right, you're wasting it. You are trespassing and destroying my property. Property is theft. She tries to run back to her yard. Slips in the mud she created. Face plants into the wet grass. My friends are watching. Claire is filming. Are you okay? I ask, genuinely concerned she broke a tooth. She scrambles up, mud all over her face. Don't touch me, assault. I'm 5 feet away. I'm not touching you, get off my land. She scrambles over the fence. Screams, you'll hear from my lawyer. My smart system is fried. $500 damage. I save the footage from Claire's phone. And the footage from my doorbell camera, which caught her walking onto my property. Call the non-emergency line. I'd like to report vandalism and trespassing. The fall. Police return. They knock on her door. She doesn't open. They knock harder. She opens the window. I do not consent to this interaction. Am I being detained? Ma'am, we have video evidence of you damaging the neighbor's property. It was a protest, civil disobedience. It's a misdemeanor, come down here. She refuses. Standoff for an hour. Finally, she comes down. Handcuffs go on. She's screaming the whole time. This is fascism. Help, I'm being kidnapped by the state. Neighbors are all out on their porches watching. Even the nice old lady from across the street is recording on her iPad. As they put her in the squad car, she looks at me. You think you won. You're on the wrong side of history. Car drives away. Silence falls over the neighborhood. A bird starts chirping. Spontaneous applause from the old lady with the iPad. The aftermath. She gets released on bail. But the landlord has had enough. Apparently, she hadn't paid rent in 3 months. Claimed she was withholding rent because the house wasn't spiritually aligned with her needs. Eviction notice served. She tries to fight it. Posts long rants on TikTok. My landlord is a slumlord misogynist. My neighbor is a stalker. Tries to crowdfund her legal defense. Raises $14. Court date comes. I'm subpoenaed as a witness for the vandalism. She represents herself. Bad idea. Judge is a stern woman in her 60s. Sasha lectures the judge on internalized misogyny within the first 5 minutes. Judge is not amused. Ms. Sasha, this is a court of law, not a sociology classroom. Stick to the facts. Facts, video shows her trespassing and breaking my stuff. Ruling, guilty. Probation, restitution for repairs, and a restraining order. Eviction proceeds. Moving day part 2. No simp one, no Brad. Just her and her parents. Her dad looks like he's aged 20 years in a day. Her mom looks apologetic. They pack her stuff into a minivan. Sasha stands by the curb, smoking a cigarette, glaring at my house. I'm on the porch with Claire, drinking coffee. Sasha yells one last thing. I hope you choke on your privilege. Dad sighs, get in the car, Sasha. She gets in. They drive away. I look at Claire. So quiet night tonight. Claire smiles, very. 6 months later. House sold again. New neighbors move in. Young couple, 1 baby. Guy comes over, shakes my. Hey, I'm Mike, this is Sarah. Hey Mike, welcome to the neighborhood. Thanks, hey, weird question. The realtor said the last tenant was a bit colorful. I laugh. You have no idea. Well, we're pretty boring, hope that's okay. Boring is perfect. Oh, by the way, Mike says, we're thinking of putting up a fence. Is that cool? Mike, I say, you can build a moat for all I care. Just don't lecture me about my car soap. Mike looks confused. Deal. Life is good. Grass is green. Grill is hot. And silence is golden.